From the campus of the University of Alabama, live sports from Alabama's sports team. This is WVUA Sports.
Some breaking sports news to start things off. It was reported today that Alabama running back Alti Tenpenny was arrested over spring break for possession of marijuana. Tenpenny was visiting his hometown of North Little Rock, Arkansas when the arrest occurred. Head coach Nick Saban said in a statement released by the university, "This is not the kind of behavior we expect from our players. We will have some internal discipline as well as education. He will be responsible for working through." Tenpenny is due in court April 10th. With that, we say good evening and welcome in everybody. I'm Scott Braswell filling in for Gary Harris. We begin tonight with football, where today was spring practice number 6. Let's take out to Thomas Drew practice fields. It was a reunion of sorts today as former players Anthony Steen, Cyrus Kwanjo, Jesse Williams came back to visit the team and watch practice. Alti Tenpenny was part of practice today despite the news of his arrest. He's trying to get more carries. That arrest certainly didn't help. The QB battle continued today. Here's Cooper Bateman. He's going to hook up with O.J. Howard. He's expected to have a big role on the offense this season. And Coach Saban said this week he wasn't happy with the play of the defensive line, and they were hard at work today trying to get better, including Darren Lake. You see him there. He was back from an injury. You will hear from the players tonight at 10 in your home team sports. On to basketball. To say the Alabama men's basketball team had a disappointing season would be a huge understatement. The Tide stumbled to a 13-19 record and didn't even register a win away from Coleman Coliseum. As to be expected, fans were unhappy with the results. One man does seem optimistic about the future, head coach Anthony Grant. Coach Grant has been under fire due to this season results, but as he said today, he's very at ease with who he is as a coach.
As a coach, I'm pretty comfortable and confident in terms of who I am, why I do what I do, my vision for where I want our program to be. So, you know, that's all I can control. I can't control anything else. So the rest of it, you know, it's just noise.
Alabama also announced today that guard Algie Key will transfer from the program. Key came to the Tide from Barton Community College, where he was a two-time JUCO All-American. His playing time with Bama was unpredictable at times this season, and Coach Grant said today that Key wanted a bigger role and more consistent minutes next season. Algie started 7 games for Alabama in his career and averaged 3 points and 15 minutes a game. Key will have 1 year of eligibility left after sitting out this upcoming season. Other basketball news today, Alabama women's basketball coach Christy Curry has been named the 2014 recipient of the Kay Yow Heart of a Coach Award. The award was established in 2008 to honor the late Kay Yow, the former women's basketball coach at North Carolina State University. The honor is presented every year by the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Curry was nominated for the award by the chaplain of the Texas Tech women's basketball team, where Curry served as head coach before coming to Alabama. Major League Baseball, Braves at the Brewers. Aaron Harang, his first start, and man, it was a beauty. Bottom of the 4th, Harang has a no-hitter going, and Jason Hayward gets some grass on the jersey. It makes the diving catch to keep the no-hit bid alive. It would be breaking up the 7th, but Brewers ace Matt Garza, well, he also pitched pretty well too. Had a no-hitter of his own going until the 7th. Enter stage right, Chris Johnson, who slams one deep into left field to put the Braves on the board. That's all they would need. 1-0. They defeat the Brewers, and they win the series against Milwaukee 2-1. In local sports today, at Sipsey Valley High School, multi-sport star Kristen Sullivan officially signed a scholarship with Judson College at a ceremony in the Sipsey Valley Library. Sullivan excelled in both the diamond and the hardwood for the Bears and will play softball and volleyball next season for Judson. You'll hear from one of her coaches tonight at 10. That's all the time we have for sports, and back with more news right after this.